ported 3, and it actually already had in one person, so it has a total of 4. And you can see that you can just add to this list as you go over time. Now the mailing list, I had everybody under clients, and so they are all under that particular mailing list. And you can have, again, as many lists as you'd like. You can have people on multiple lists if you'd want, and you'll be able to manage that over time. And that's something you'll be doing quite a bit of, is managing what name is in what list, so that when you go to the mass emails, you'll have control over who gets the emails and when. Now once this list gets pretty large, you're going to want to have the ability to sort it, and that's what these two buttons here are for. Once you have more names in there, these will populate out with all of the letters of the alphabet. You click on S, it'll show you the S's. You click on the D's, it'll show you the D's, and so on. Pretty straightforward. You'll notice that when you click on D, it goes D all the way down, so it just kind of starts the list. It doesn't give you just the D's. So you're going to do quite a bit of managing of your systems in here. If you don't like the fact that Dan@zombie.tv is in the clients list, you can come in here, you can change it out to the uncategorized list, and you can hit save and come back to it. And if you go to some of the emails, like Scott was imported just a minute ago through the CSV list, and you'll see that his first name is here and his full name is here. You can change these values if you'd like, and if you can add new values as well down here. But let's go back to the Dan@zombie.tv. The Dan@zombie.tv, that was put in on the first system with just the comma separated list. And you're going to notice that the first name and full name, they are not here. However, if you click on first name, and look at this, you can hit that, add custom field, and boom, you got it. Full name, add it. So you'll see now that I imported this email address differently than the other ones, but you can make it work. You can put everything in there by hand as opposed to just importing it automatically. You're going to find that you're going to use both of these as you create your email system. Click on save, go back to the user section, and everything is good. So that's how you import. Now I know it's a little complicated, and you're probably going to have some questions for it. Please feel free to contact us if things aren't working for you. We'll help you get your set up with the first couple imports. But I think if you use this over time, you're going to find that it's not too bad to create those comma separated lists and then import the data. Okay, now you have these names in here. What do you need to do with them? Well, you want to send out an email to a lot of people. So what you do is you go into new mail just like you did before. And this time, instead of typing a name here and here, you're going to use this or all. So now you go down here, or all clients. This is a test of mass emails. Again, you're going to copy or paste your text in here, or you can type it out if you'd like. And then you want to put the link. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick just to reinforce it. Hit insert. Turns it purple now because I've actually visited that link, but it'll be blue for you as well. Down here in plain text. Remember, you don't want to forget your link here. So video link. Attach a file, and off you go. Now there is one thing that you're going to notice here, is that you've got this name Dan, yet you're sending it out to a list of people. And this is a little bit of an advanced feature that I'll talk about what this is going to be over time, but ultimately you want to make sure that that says first name with these curly brackets, and I'll talk about how that works in the advanced section. Just realize that when you send out a mass email, this is very important because that's going to give you the first name. So when it sends out to Dan, it's going to say Dan. When it sends it out to Scott, it's going to say Scott. Sends it out to Sean, it'll say Sean. That's very much a personalization of the email. Kind of gets it away from the mass emails, and it looks quite a bit better. But you do have to do a little bit of advanced programming there, and like I said, I'll explain more about that in the advanced section. Now once you have that all done up, you got the same three options over here. You can save it, preview it, or hit send. Let's hit preview real quick to see what it looks like. You got the shadow box. Here we go. You've got the curly brackets there. That's going to be replaced by the server, and you have the rest of the email. And then you have the plain text view. Nope, look at that. We don't want the plain text view to go out as Dan, so we found an error, which is very good to do that when you're doing previewing. So you want this curly brackets to be copied down here. And now you can hit send, and this time it's going to say 3 emails have been sent. Go to your edit email, just like you did with the singles, and there it is. Now instead of having an email address here, you're going to see the number 3. but you have the same draft feature. So now we have two different drafts, and you're going to see you're probably going to have quite a few drafts as you create your emails, and you're going to need to be able to keep track of those. This is for a mass email, this is for the individual, and you're going to need to come up with a system to kind of manage who has what emails and where they go. But ultimately, that's all there is to it, to sending in a mass email. It's very similar to sending out an individual email. The only difference is using the or all and using your mailing lists off of your users section. Well, that's all I have for the mass email and the importing your clients. And if you have any questions, please give me a call or give Scott a call or send us an email, and we will help you out where we can. We can even help you import your first couple comma separated lists, because I know it's not that easy and not everybody is computer literate. I can go through these pretty quickly, but if you are confused, please feel free to contact us and we will help you get started with your email system. That's it for part 2, and I'll be back with part 3 on the advanced features and tracking.